Have you ever wondered why some companies become highly successful while others struggle despite having similar resources? Why do some employees remain motivated and productive while others lose interest in their work? Why do certain managers inspire loyalty and commitment, while others face constant conflicts with their teams? The answer often lies in something called organizational behavior. Organizational behavior, commonly known as OB, is one of the most important subjects in business administration. It is the study of how individuals and groups behave within organizations. In simple words, organizational behavior helps us understand why people think, feel, and act the way they do in the workplace. Every organization depends on people. Machines can manufacture products. Technology can process information. Buildings can provide infrastructure. But people make decisions. People solve problems. People create innovations. People interact with customers. And ultimately, people determine whether an organization succeeds or fails. That is why understanding human behavior is essential for every manager. Imagine two companies operating in the same industry. Both have similar budgets, similar technology, similar products, and similar market opportunities. Yet one company grows rapidly while the other struggles. Why does this happen? The answer often lies in how people are managed. Employees who are motivated, satisfied, and engaged usually perform better. Organizations that create positive work environments often achieve higher productivity and lower employee turnover. This is exactly what organizational behavior seeks to understand. Organizational behavior studies human behavior at three levels. The first level is individual behavior. The second level is group behavior. And the third level is organizational system behavior. Let's start with individual behavior. Every employee is different. People have different personalities, different attitudes, different values, different experiences, and different motivations. Some employees enjoy taking risks. Others prefer stability. Some enjoy working independently. Others perform better in teams. A good manager understands these differences and assigns responsibilities accordingly. One important concept at the individual level is personality. Personality influences how people behave at work. For example, an extroverted employee may enjoy sales and customer interactions. An introverted employee may perform better in research or analytical roles. Understanding personality helps managers place employees in suitable positions. Another important concept is perception. Perception refers to how people interpret situations. Two employees may receive the same feedback from a manager. One may see it as constructive criticism. Another may view it as a personal attack. The situation is the same. The interpretation is different. This difference in perception often leads to misunderstandings and workplace conflicts. Motivation is another major topic in organizational behavior. Motivation refers to the forces that drive people to work toward goals. Highly motivated employees are usually more productive. They show greater commitment. They contribute more effectively to organizational success. Managers use various methods to motivate employees. These include financial incentives, recognition programs, promotions, career development opportunities, and positive work environments. Learning is also important. Organizations operate in constantly changing environments. Employees must continuously acquire new skills and knowledge. Training programs, workshops, seminars, and professional development initiatives help employees remain competitive and effective. Now let's move to the second level. Group behavior. Very few employees work completely alone. Most organizational activities involve teamwork. A group consists of individuals working together to achieve common goals. Successful teams communicate effectively, share information openly, support one another, and coordinate their efforts. However, teamwork is not always easy. Different opinions, different personalities, and different work styles can create challenges. That is why communication is one of the most important aspects of organizational behavior. Communication is the process of exchanging information and ideas. Without effective communication, misunderstandings occur, mistakes increase, conflicts arise, and productivity declines. Organizations rely on communication to coordinate activities and achieve goals. Leadership is another major topic. Leadership is the ability to influence and guide others toward achieving objectives. A good leader motivates employees, builds trust, provides direction, and helps teams overcome challenges. Poor leadership can reduce morale, increase employee turnover, and negatively affect organizational performance. There are different leadership styles. Some leaders focus on authority and control. Others encourage participation and collaboration. The most effective leaders understand when to use different approaches depending on the situation. Conflict management is also important. Conflict occurs whenever people disagree. Employees may disagree about priorities, resources, responsibilities, or decisions. Conflict is not always harmful. Constructive conflict can encourage creativity and innovation. However, unresolved conflict can damage relationships and reduce productivity. Managers must therefore develop effective conflict resolution skills. Now let's move to the third level. Organizational system behavior. This level focuses on the organization as a whole. One of the most important concepts here is organizational culture. Organizational culture refers to the shared values, beliefs, and norms that influence behavior within an organization. Culture affects how employees interact, how decisions are made, and how work gets done. Some organizations encourage innovation and risk-taking. Others emphasize discipline and stability. A positive organizational culture often leads to higher employee satisfaction and stronger performance. Another important concept is organizational structure. Structure defines reporting relationships, responsibilities, authority levels, and communication channels. A well-designed structure helps employees understand their roles clearly. Poor structures often create confusion and inefficiency. Change management is another critical area. Modern organizations face constant change. Technology evolves rapidly. Customer expectations change. Markets become more competitive. Organizations must adapt to survive. However, employees often resist change. They may fear uncertainty. They may worry about job security. Or they may simply prefer familiar routines. Understanding human reactions to change helps managers implement change more successfully. Now let's discuss the importance of organizational behavior for BBA students. As future managers, entrepreneurs, HR professionals, marketing executives, and business leaders, you will work with people every day. Your success will not depend only on technical knowledge. It will also depend on your ability to understand and manage people. You may be responsible for motivating employees, resolving conflicts, building teams, leading projects, managing change, and creating positive workplace cultures. Organizational behavior provides the knowledge and skills needed to perform these responsibilities effectively. In today's competitive business environment, organizations increasingly recognize that people are their most valuable asset. Technology can be purchased, buildings can be constructed, machines can be replaced, but talented and motivated employees are much harder to replace. That is why successful organizations invest heavily in understanding and improving human behavior. Ultimately, organizational behavior teaches us a simple but powerful lesson. Organizations are not merely systems, buildings, products, or profits. Organizations are collections of people working together toward common goals. And understanding people is essential for organizational success. When employees thrive, organizations perform better. When organizations perform better, customers receive better service. And when businesses succeed, society benefits as a whole. That is the true importance of organizational behavior. Thank you for watching. Stay curious, keep learning, and remember, understanding people is one of the most valuable skills in business.